Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. We're going to do a little bit different today. Normally, this would be the time that we're reading for the weekend, and we will read for the weekend, May 28th, 29th, and 30th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but then we will continue the reading for the rest of Gemini season for your sign. Okay? Okay. Now, I've used all my decks. Now, I have used and these are the Radley Valentine decks. I'll pull 3 from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll pull 1, and then I come back and pull 3 from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will pull 1 from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Those were all Radley Valentine decks. Now, I will pull 3 from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. This is a little bit more for clarification. My Osha Zen Tarot cards for any words of advice. I do pull 1 from my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot, and of course I finish with pulling 1 from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, these are general readings. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to my higher power, and, whatever comes through, comes through. Try not to do too much of my own interpretation. Now, a couple of things is, again, thank you so much for your well wishes. I've really not been on the computer. I know that for that little bit, I did put out a video a couple of days ago, but, I haven't been, I've been on my phone and I've been reading your comments. Thank you so much for your well wishes. I'm still recuperating. I would say I'm about 93.5%. Okay? So if you hear me sniffling a little bit, or if you hear me, I do apologize, but I'm almost there. So thank you again for all your well wishes. I do really want to encourage people to go back and look at the Gemini overview, because there is a lot of stuff going on now that that's really talked about. And as the days are going by, I'm telling my husband, well, that's because of Saturn. That's because of, all of these retrogrades. That's because of this. So there's a lot of things going on in the world that I can almost, I can kind of go back and say, wow, things are happening. We do have the full moon. We do have these retrogrades. We have Venus and Mercury out of bounds. There's the Palladians. There's ascensions and transitions. So much is happening. So please take a look at that. Okay? Okay. And I do refer, because I've done the readings already, I do refer back to that in some of my language. So let's get started on our readings. And thank you so much for all your support. I love you all. Bye-bye. Hello, my Scorpios. How are you? Okay, let's see what we have. Like I said, we're going to start with kind of the weekend energy, and then we're going to expand it out to the end of Gemini season. Okay, let's see what we have for my Scorpios. Oh, my Scorpios, remember, you are the ones, you are the detectives. You are the ones that, like to dig deep. You don't want people digging deep into your life, but you do like to dig deep into others. Remember, this karmic energy is going to pull out a lot of secrets, So I know I'm being redundant, but I just needed to say that again for you because it felt like you needed to hear it. Okay, let's see. Sorry, still have. Okay, let's see what we have for my Scorpios this weekend. First card is release. So we have a 13. Okay, so we have that 1 or a 10. 1, new beginnings. 10, transition. 3 has a lot of strength to it, a lot of power. There's a power of 3. There's the Trinity. It's also the source's favorite number, I heard, so I have to add that in. Now we have a 1 and a 3. So, you can add that up. It's a 4 for organization, stability, some authority also. Release is about letting go. Remember, we're the full moon. We still have some full moon energy still going on here. But we are in the waning part of the full moon, and that is about letting go. Okay? So it is about letting go so something new can happen. So things are changing up for you. I do feel like I don't know. Are you moving? Are you changing residence? I feel like I feel like it actually might be a quicker change than what you're expecting even. Okay, this is Archangel Azrael, the release, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So let go and move on is really your main thing. But the spiritual transformation, there is so much things going on in that supernatural, in that spiritual world, that, this might be one of those things that there might be one of these epiphany moments for you. There might be one of these aha moments for you. And, it's like one of these things that it's kind of like, again, remember, I know, I keep saying it, but it's so strong and it feels strong for you, my Scorpios. This is about reality versus illusion. So I think reality is coming to call. Here we go. Next card is the Ace of Fire. Aces are new beginnings, new starts. Like I said, fire is your Leo, Sagittarius. It's your Aries, passionate, burning, determined, new opportunities. The only thing is, again, you need to let go in order to move forward. So this weekend could see some major letting go to move forward type of energy. And that will carry you through the end of Gemini season for you. New opportunities. It could be a new job. It could be a new romance. It could be a new home. It could be in any of the, this is fire, but it could be in any of the other energies, okay? It could be your water, so it could be a new romance coming for you. Something that excites you, something that gets you motivated, something that's moving you forward. Anyway, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement. Change your life now. I do feel that there's a lot of, I'm getting the word onus of responsibility. I feel like there's a lot of things that you actually will be in charge of. I feel like you are the one that can actually make these changes. So it's not like you're the leaf blowing on the wind as much as you're the wind blowing the leaf. Here we go. Next card, the Eight of Fire. Now, eights have, unlimited opportunity. Think of it as the infinity sign, and except not sideways. Unlimited opportunity. And again, you have fire. So there's things happening for you. So even though the world in itself might have a lot of strange stuff going on, this is going to be a time for you to make your way in the world. This is going to be a time for you to make your presence known. There's going to be kind of a spotlight on you this weekend, starting this weekend, okay? But things move fast. The Eight of Fire is fast movement. Think of it as that, and again, think of it as that fire that just, that blazes through. Anyway, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. It might make your head spin a little bit. I kind of feel like, it's like, wow, this is just happening too quick. You may feel like you don't have control, but you actually have more control than what you think, okay? So, fast movement for you, though. Fast stuff. Things happening. And, and part of it is kind of like where you go, like maybe because I have felt a lot of movement for my Scorpios for a long time. Maybe you just moved. And now it's like, what? I've got to move again? Or, it's like, wait. I feel like you want to kind of, but yet the opportunity might be too big for you, too good for you. Okay, this is reversed. The Eight of Raphael. So you got a couple of eights here. So that's interesting in itself. We'll watch to see if this is there. But Raphael is your energy. It is Pisces and Cancer energy, fluid, emotional. Again, you have to be able to leave in order for this more to come. Something is out there. Something's waiting for you. But you've been kind of stuck. And all of this energy with Gemini and all this other stuff going on, it's going to push you. Now remember, I talk in the overview, the other overview, the overview of Gemini, that there is an ascension. There is coming to a higher place during the full moon to the new moon. This could be part of that. Anyway, there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. So let's go on. Now let's carry this through to the end of Gemini season. Here we go. Let's go ahead. We're going to... Oh, okay. Two cards. Actually, I feel like this goes first. And we'll cut for the last card. here we go. Okay, this card, prosperity begins, another one. So we've got those ones, we got those eights. Prosperity begins, things happening for you. So this weekend, kind of, it's kind of like pack up your bags, get ready to move. Let's get going with things, okay? Things are happening that that are bigger than you. Let's see what we have here next. Memories of love. So there's a little bit of leaving something behind in order for you to move forward again, and that goes along with release. 6 is the number of man, 6 is also what you can create out of your life. Okay, so the memories of love, they might be bittersweet, they might be sweet, they might be bitter, or bittersweet, but it is, again, one of those things that, do you want what's coming, or do you want to live in the past? Here we go. Last card is, this is a 9. This is wrap it all up, endings, okay? This is finality. This would be the wish card. This is water energy. These two are water energy, like, the 8 of Raphael. So you have an 8, 6, and a 9. Things wrapping up. This is the wish card, fulfillment of wishes. Things happening that you've been waiting for, that you've been wanting, okay? Now, let's go to here. My Osha's. So yeah, this weekend, and it feels like Gemini season in itself could have a wonderful, wonderful effect for you. Okay, so it could be what you've been waiting for now. But again, too, my Scorpios, are you gonna let go in order to move forward? So many of my Scorpios just like to hold on. They don't want to necessarily. I don't know, do you like to just, I don't know why, I'm a fire sign, so my thing is like, oh, new start, let's go. But my Scorpios, this is all about letting go to move on. And you've got the 1, you've got the 8s, you've got some wonderful energy here for you. So Gemini season could be one of the best seasons for you, even though there's going to be a lot of weird stuff going on here too. But again, there's karmic resolution happening. So this could be all about, if you've been putting it out positive karma, have you been putting out positive energies, expect that positive to come back. Here we go. Next card. Here we have a 6. So we talked about 6. Now this is memories of love. This is the Lovers. So there could be somebody coming into your life that actually, now remember, relationships have a couple of meanings. Work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. But this along with the memories. It could be, again, leaving an older relationship to go into a newer relationship, to be open to newer relationships happening for you. The Lovers are coming together, and the Lovers are also, there's some healing with the Lovers too. Here we go. Next card. Celebration. So now I also see that we have kind of a 3 pattern going. We have a 6 and a 9, and now we have a 3. So there's this 3 energy going on. So 3, 3, 3, so 6, 6, 9, 3. So there is some 3 energy. Celebration. So this is kind of saying that this going on into the end of, towards June 20th, going into Gemini season, this is about enjoy your life. There's a lot of rejoicing here. There's a lot of positive energy with this. And your last card here, I love this. Now, this is a 19. Okay, so not quite the 9 energy, but we have a 1 and a 9. I don't know. But this is innocence. I love this person. So this is kind of like, look at each day. There's a thing that, basically, this is the first day of the rest of your life. That's an old saying. This is the day that we have. This is our presence. That's why, it's a present. It's a gift. That's what this is about too. There's a lot of celebrating your life. There's a lot of innocence here. There's a lot about enjoying the simple things here too. So interesting for you, my Scorpios here. Here we go. Wow. I like your reading. I love your reading. There is so much to rejoice about this. There's a lot of rejoicing here. But again, too, I go back to that release. There is so much possibilities out there for you, my Scorpios. What are you dragging with you? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. The 7 of Gabriel. Okay, so we have fire energy. 7s have that divine umbrella, so it's kind of like what you're doing, but then there's a divine hand that takes over for you. And this is stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. There's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of, and I did talk about this in the overview. There's going to be a lot of ascension energy. So and part of it, again, I go back to that release. If it's easier to take that next spiritual step, to take that next step, and the spiritual step will even apply in your physical life. But again, you need to let go of the things that are holding you back. Okay? Okay. Next card is the High Priestess. So now we're talking about that spiritual energy. Here we have Archangel Heniel. We have a 2. Did we have a lot of 2s in here? No, we didn't really have a lot of 2s here. But 2s are decisions. High Priestess is about that connection with the spiritual, is that connection with that supernatural. So you've got a lot of things moving around you, but again, I go back to that release. You got to let go. You got to let go and just say, okay. I kind of get this like, we didn't get the card here, but it's like this free falling. It's like free, and I don't skydive. But when you just kind of like, when we've seen movies or pictures, or videos, they're free falling. I kind of get this free falling, and then that you can trust your parachute, or at least I hope you can. Here we go. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. And your last card with this deck, the Ace of Michael. So you had the Ace of Fire. Now you have the Ace of Michael. New beginning, new starts. Michael is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's thought processes, hearing news. It's thinking things through. It's making new plans. New start, new plans. There's some challenges. You can definitely overcome them. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So that's an interesting thing too. So there might be some people that you need to come back to, especially all of the, Mercury retrograde, all of the retrogrades I've talked about, and also Mercury and Venus are out of bounds. So things are kind of they're different than what you really think they can be. And you may need to go back and make some, you might need to do some culpa. You might need to go back and revisit some things and take a look at what you've put in there, the negative energy you've put in and the positive energy you've put in. But there needs to be some honesty there. Okay? I feel like with the Ace of Michael that you haven't necessarily been as honest with yourself as you thought you were. Here we go. Anyway, we have a 10. Did we have a 10 in here before? I don't see a 10. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Again, there's a lot of karmic energy. If you've been putting out good energy, if you've been positive, if you've been wishing well for others, that will come back to you. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving forward. Now, and it's like there's nothing you can do about it. Now, will you enjoy the ride? You need to release. You need to let go. Here we go. Let's go on. One card from here for my Scorpios. This one is reversed. 12. Did we have a 12 here? No. Okay. Seeing clearly. Kind of what I just talked about. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry. The pause and momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. How lovely is that? I mean, that encompasses a lot of this. Now, so I don't forget, what card or what energy or crystal would be helpful for my Scorpios during this time? Here we go. This is reversed. Citrine. Now, citrine is it's very purpose. It has all purposes to it. It's also very cleansing. Wealth, enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, manifestation. My Scorpios, you've got the possibility of doing something really magnificent. And again, I go back to that release card. Are you going to do it? You know what, though? If you don't, we always have other opportunities. But this is one of those times that could be really big. Okay? Okay. My Scorpios, remember the button. Like, share, subscribe because it helps. As always, my Scorpios, know that you are loved. Stay shining. Be blessed. Bye-bye.